Hello, everybody at Kia of Dayton. This is Deanna, your coach with Phone Ninjas, and today I'm going to be reviewing with you your reporting for the month of September. Looking really good here, a 3.35. That is the benchmark we wanted to get to, so great work there. We're going to work towards getting to a 4.0 now. And really what I would like the team to focus on is this the contact information step. So this is where we tell the customer that we're going to check on the availability of the vehicle, that it's only going to take 10 minutes, and we want to use the correct technique when asking for the customer's name and phone number. So we want to say, are you calling from home or from work today? And that number is, and how do I spell your last name and your first name is. And then rather than calling the customer back in 10 minutes, we want to give them a reason to stay on the phone, put them on hold, and when you come back from hold, we want to confirm availability, then sell the appointment. Now, great work here. 70% appointment setting rate. That is fantastic. 60% is the goal. And so now that you guys are at a 70%, you've exceeded that goal, and we really just want to work towards getting to a 100%, honestly, but 70% is exactly where you need to be. Now, I see that everyone reviewed their calls. Great job. That's a lot of work, so nice job, everyone, just staying on top of that. But what we want to do is that we had a lot of appointments that were set, but it didn't look like anyone showed up or sold a vehicle. So when we're reviewing calls, we want to make sure here at the, let me pull up one that has been reviewed. We want to, at the bottom here, we want to mark, did the customer show up for their appointment? Did they sell the vehicle? And then click submit. So we want to make sure that we are taking some time to do that, so we can see right here from the dash whether or not these phone ups and these appointments that were set during the phone ups actually led to appointments or sold vehicles, excuse me. And that's really good for your team to be able to see. Now, in addition to reviewing calls in a timely manner, we also want to make sure we're maintaining our certifications, and so we just want to make sure that we're staying on top of that. Now, basically, when they first started, they watched all these videos, but when I score a call, if they scored below a certain percentage, it's going to uncertify them, and that's just a reminder for them to go back, and they need to just spend a little bit more time on those techniques. And so it's very easy. You just click on the link there, watch the video again, and take the short certification quiz. Next, we're going to take a look at our reports, and first I just wanted to take a look at your dealership ranked by score. And out of about 236 dealerships, you guys are ranked number 78, so fantastic job with a 3.35. Now, we do have our top 4 dealership contests. And also, just because you guys are part of the Martin Group, if you just want to go through here and see some of these other dealerships that are also part of Martin, and if you just want to work on being the top Martin dealership, that's something that your team can strive for if you're looking for another benchmark and a different goal to reach. But we do have our top 4 dealership contest. And so every month, we take our top 4 dealerships, put them into a hat, and at the end of the year, so in January of 2020, we'll pick a name from the hat, and that individual will win a trip, or that dealership will win a trip to Hawaii. The GM can take it, or you can give it to an MVP, but it's paid for by Phone Ninjas. Now, for the individual sales reps, we have the perfect score contest, so this is an incentive just for them. So every time that someone gets a perfect score, their name gets put into a drawing, and then at the end of the quarter, so we'll be picking the quarter 3 winner soon, but at the end of the quarter we pick a name from a hat, and that individual will win a trip to Hawaii paid for by Phone Ninjas. Alright, so the next thing that I wanted to take a look at real quick is your customer hold time. So this is the amount of time that the customer's on hold before they speak to a salesperson, and we want to keep this pretty low. You guys are right at a minute. We don't want to go any higher than a minute. 30 to 45 seconds is a good time for when they dial into the dealership to when a salesperson picks up. And so we want to try to get this down to like 30 or 45 seconds, and that's just helps us contribute to that first impression. We don't want the customer on hold for too long before they're talking to an actual sales representative. Sometimes that can impact that first impression. So let's just work on getting that down a little bit. So really the big things that I mentioned we want to focus on is making sure we're marking if the customer's picking up the vehicle, we want to mark if the customer showed up for their appointment and if they purchased the vehicle. and we want to focus on this contact information step. But really, really nice work. And as you can see, over the last couple of months, holy cow, you guys have gone from a 1.46 as an overall average, never really breaking over the past year, never really breaking a 2.5, and then getting your team slowly each month up to this 3.35. So fantastic work. And if you want to look at yourself over here, you are the blue line. All of our other dealership average, that's the gray line. And you guys, we want to focus on the contact information step, as I mentioned before. And then also, we want to make sure that we're still working on that closure step, but you're above our average in most of the different techniques. Just continue to focus on that obtaining the customer's contact information. But you're doing a great job. Keep up this momentum. And if you have any questions, my contact information is here at the top of the screen. Enjoy the rest of your week.